So, Capricorn, your channeled message focuses a lot on some of you being at need to decompress and being able to reap from that sense of relaxation the best possible quality of situations that you are capable of. So, I feel like the more you sit back and let things happen, the better certain situations will develop themselves and manifest into becoming what idealistically you envision them to be. I feel like some of you are, you know, in a period of time or about to be in a period of time where relationships, associations, connections, interactions are extremely important. And so it's also very important to look at the energy of give and take because I feel like there might be imbalances coming from one side or the other, that it's kind of initiated by you. So what I want to say about that is that some of you either might have a strong issue in either giving or receiving, and so there's a block that shouldn't exist at this period of time because it might delay the happiness and the progress that some of you could really achieve in terms of relationships of all sorts. I do feel that part of some of your part of the issue of, for some of you as well, is that there's a lot to be managed, and some of you, this management requires you to juggle so many different emotions, and so even situations that usually would not have to have, any type of feeling associated with it, somehow they are being triggered. You're responding to situations with more, let's say, emotion than usual. And so sometimes this can translate in having a difficulty in dealing in a more objective form, in a more, pragmatic form, in a more even peaceful form with all you're being thrown with, because I do feel like there's so many things that you're about to deal with. And actually, I feel like what's coming your way are good things, but it's like a sudden wave of many things happening that maybe you were not expecting to happen all together or all at the same time. And so needing to relax and learn as well to deal with, actually I feel like some of you need to learn how to deal with a more positive attitude with the good things you receive. It's like maybe you're not, some of you are not used to have so many positive chances, opportunities, situations happening at the same time. There's a sense of discomfort or awkwardness as well associated with receiving good things. And so it might put you under pressure, or just might be this overall energy of pressure that for some of you it's something that again you need to manage. And the focus here for you is a lot about that, is a lot about allowing certain things to flow and happen and do your best. Don't stress, do your best, and everything else will kind of fall into place. Trust that energy of the things falling into place. I feel like trust issues are also something that might have an upper hand, and so in the way you move, in the way you try things out, and the way you engage in situations. And so because there's maybe a lack of trust, this is also maybe causing you some unnecessary weight. It's like being burdened by the negative, you know, expectations that you have, much more than inspired and motivated by the positive expectations that Spirit is saying that you should have. So there's a sense of, again, understanding here what might be really, stopping you, blocking you from surrendering to the good things, or surrendering to situations that might arise during this period of time that do have a good vibe about them, but somehow you're distrusting them. Is it because it's an actual true feeling that you have that that situation is not going to take you anywhere, or is it just a fear of something so amazing happening? Because I keep getting the feeling that something really, really amazing wants to kind of come into your life. So I would say that, as the energy presented here, that the majority of Capricorns have an issue in receiving. And if such, take a look at that, because I feel like it's one of your biggest challenges to everything that you might aspire during this period of time. I feel like others of you, there's an energy as well of rewind. So it's like taking some steps back, or making some sense of journey into your memories or into the past to, again, I keep getting the feeling to trace. I feel like some of you might need to trace a memory, to remember something, to realize something that has happened before that maybe you didn't at the time give it the proper, actually, the proper, meaning or importance that that event carried, for good or for better or for worse, I mean. And so this could also be that some of you are taking some steps back just to analyze and reflect your life in general, trying to understand where you are, where you have come from, and so where you would like to move ahead. And for some of you, this also ties into the possibility of something of the past resurfacing during this period of time. But I get a feeling like events and things coming up to the surface during this period of time, they seem to genuinely have a good nature. So if this is about someone coming up, or you feeling the urge to connect with someone, or do something, or visit a place that reminds you of something of your past, or going back to an old idea, to an old dream, whatever it is, I feel like you shouldn't resist the urge completely. I feel like you should take a look at it and actually take it in as something that might be relevant to help you move forward. It might be strange to think about that, but it's actually, some of you need to give the hands to the past in order to move forward. So this could be simply as well just forgiving something that you need to forgive, acknowledge something that you need to acknowledge, or retrieve. So I hope you enjoyed this short channeled message for your sign. Hopefully I will be back soon with more tarot insights.